Shalom. I'd like to start off first and foremost by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honor to the elders, double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well in peace, love, salutations, and many blessings to those that are doing this work in truth and in sincerity. This is your brother Nathaniel of the GMS Camp Atlanta. Coming back at you to the Spirit with another lesson, and I pray and hope this lesson is edifying. Now, this lesson is going into, of course, the woman. It was just a bunch of YouTube shorts that I came across, and with these YouTube shorts, I noticed that all of these shorts had one common denominator, that the woman was the one pushing the wickedness. It's always the woman who's at the forefront of the evil. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a quick precept. This is Ecclesiasticus 25:19, and it says, all wickedness is but a little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Now, we bring the scripture out all the time, but as I was watching these videos, I really started to understand more of the gravity of what the Lord was saying when he said all wickedness is just a little to the wickedness of a woman, because she doesn't have any wisdom, knowledge, or understanding to comprehend what wickedness really is, what evil really is, and everything is based off of the feeling of what gives you the feeling that you desire. That's what her logic is predicated about. It doesn't have anything to do with truth or balance or equity or the Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shai. It has nothing to do with any of that. It's strictly based upon how someone feels, okay? How you feel. And this wicked behavior is promoted through these women. And Esau, the devil himself, uses the woman as a tool to push his wickedness among the masses, because the woman is so easily manipulated, so easily controlled, so easily destroyed, that it doesn't take really nothing to make that happen. And women, they don't try. Well, it's not that they don't try. They can't get it. They can't. They cannot get it. And that's the way that the Lord set it up. They cannot get it, period. It doesn't make any sense to try to have dialogue with a woman. I mean, you have some that may have it. The Lord may bless some of them, But even those, they ain't really got it, We're not going to really have, our women aren't going to really be in their right mind until the kingdom of heaven. So I'm going to play a couple of these videos, and we're going to get back into these scriptures.
What would you say to feminists who are in support of trans women being able to access historically women's spaces like female bathrooms and being able to participate in women's sports?
Let me ask you a question. What is cheating?
What is cheating? Somebody using their power against the weak.
Got it. Is Leah Thomas or William Thomas biologically stronger than the competitors that she was against?
I don't know about that specific situation.
Won the national title.
Yes.
Okay.
Won the national title.
After the transition, right? Okay. Is that?
Now look, this guy was ranked number 462 in the men's, but then became the national title in the women, to show you the difference. The weakest man, the weakest, most pathetic man, was stronger than the most athletic woman. Huh. And it's just, when you really think about how when the Lord said wisdom was not given unto her, neither was understanding, you can clearly see the disparity and the difference between the two. You can clearly see he was nothing in his league, but became a champion in the woman's league. So for you to say as a woman that this is fair, so you can promote a feeling or an ideology that you feel about, not the truth, but the feeling, shows you how much wisdom the Lord. He didn't say that I deprived them of some wisdom. He said I ain't give no wisdom to them, no understanding. They just don't get it. That's why, it's a fleeting thought to have dialogue with women, because they won't get it. The only thing women understand is power. Power is going to make them get it. Having power.
Fair.
Yes.
So the other women against the man were born with less bone density, lower testosterone levels. What are they supposed to do to make it even?
I would not know on that specific situation.
Got it. And you're a feminist?
I am.
Who are you trying to
Still
protect?
true. Women. All women.
Well, I wish you well in the coming situation where now, as a feminist, you're going to have to live under the tyranny of men who think they're women. Thank you for being here tonight.
What would
And he that was a very solid conclusion to the matter. You're going to be living under the tyranny of men who think they're women, and just off of the warpedness of the mindset of these men, just how warped their minds are, right? You being put under that rule is they're going to be warped towards you. They're warped toward themselves. Okay, that's the Lord gave them gave them over to a depraved mind, and those things that are unclean. Are inconvenient. Slakia, roughly paraphrasing. So let's get the next video.
I know when to be submissive, when I need to be submissive.
Okay, let's go into a dream world, right? I can tell you. Let's say me and you are walking down the street, and some guy robs your purse and runs away, and he punches you in the process. And I just stand there looking at what's going on, and then you have to scream at me to say, "Go get him." And then I think about it, and then I go get him. What's more attractive? You screaming at me to go do my job, or I just react and punch him and get your bag back for you?
If you're a man, you're gonna do it regardless.
Thank you. If you're a lady, you're gonna shut up regardless.
You see, and then there's the unrealistic expectation to where you expect a man to do the job of a man, but you can't do the job of a woman. It's just ridiculous, man. We're gonna get some more of these videos, but let's bring out some more precepts. We're gonna skip down to 21. It says, "Stumble not," because this is what a lot of men do, and this is the Lord. And you got these fools out here saying that the Bible, is it's talking about the human body and the brain and all that shit. Man, shut up, okay? What about everything else that's in the scriptures, man? Okay, y'all people that just bug the hell out of your mind, man. It says, "Stumble not at the beauty of a woman," right? These women all dress up to be beautiful. You can take the ugliest woman and put on the witchcraft of makeup and make her look decent, But the scriptures is telling us to stumble not, man. This is whatever. So what? They all come a dime a dozen. It says, "And desire her not for pleasure." You're not supposed to desire these women for pleasure. Oh man, she's bad, I want to get that. No, because that gives them the advantage. That gives them power over you, because you're stumbling at the beauty. But robins are beautiful. Flowers are beautiful, And you don't stumble over those things, but y'all stumble over these wicked women that look pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna continue on in this chapter. I think I want 25. Yeah, 24. Okay. I'm gonna skip down to 24. It says, "Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die." Right? Through the woman we all die because of her wickedness and what she does. 80% of marriages in this country, in America, end in divorce. Most of them are they're predominantly they're predominantly done by women. Right? These divorces. You have this, you want to say that men abuse children, but the women are the ones raising the children. The women are the ones that are creating these LGBTQ people. The women are the ones that are poisoning the minds of the men. The women are the ones that are poisoning the minds of the women. They're doing that shit. And at first, it was Esau who started this whole thing, but now it's just perpetual. The women are doing it perpetually. They just don't get how destructive the behavior is. Right? That's why it says, "Of the woman became the beginning of sin, and through her we all die," because she doesn't have the wisdom and knowledge to know what's right and what is fucking wrong. Now you can, on a large scale, you can say, yeah, she knows that stealing is wrong. She knows that killing is wrong. You know, the basic things. But what about respecting your husband? As the scriptures say, women, respect your husband. What about that? Is that not wrong? To disrespect your husband? You know, and that's one of the biggest things that y'all women do. You'll disrespect your husband. Disrespect his word. Disrespect his house. Go out and mess around with another man and commit adultery. You know, and think nothing of it. Like the woman in the video, brother did about it, where the dude said that the woman said that she had been sleeping with his cousin for a year. And then don't think nothing of it. Like the scripture says, she wipeth her mouth and says, I've done no evil. You know?
Feeding them.
If a pregnant woman kills herself, is that a murder-suicide?
Well, like, say you had a boyfriend, and say you had you and your boyfriend conceived, and you had a child, and he didn't like the idea of it, and against your will, he slipped you RU-486, and killed the baby inside your womb.
Yes.
Against your will.
Yes.
He would be tried for murdering that child.
Yes.
Because the only real difference here has nothing to do with the child or whether it's murder. We've just created in our culture special murder rights for mothers, feeding them.
And that's exactly what that is. But see, you're sitting there and you're breaking it down logically and saying that, okay, this is life, this is conception. You know, the sperm is living, the egg is living, the woman is living, the man is living, the child is conceived in a living environment. Why do you think the child is not alive? It's alive. There's a spark of life there. But women are not given the understanding to realize their own evil. They cannot. This is why the Lord put the man in authority over the woman. But the Lord, as a punishment, he took the authority that the Israelite man had over his woman away and let her run rampant. And you see that? This is why when you go back to Ecclesiasticus, it says, give 25, it says, give the water no passage, neither give a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. Because water can be a very destructive force if you leave it to its own devices. And guess what? So is a woman. Okay, women bring down societies. Let's continue on.
Transgender boys who might not have their own money to go buy tampons, if they're provided free in the bathroom, it's a huge plus.
Men do not menstruate. Only women menstruate. Now you can call yourself
Cis men
whatever you
don't
want.
menstruate, but trans men do menstruate.
No,
Same
they
as
don't.
non-binary people.
Only women.
Menstruate.
Now look at this crazy thing, whatever the fuck this thing is. Look at this. They're trying to cis man, like you make up your own terms. What the hell is a cis man? I always thought a cis was an abnormal growth in your body full of pus. That's what I always thought a cis was. So now it's a new term called cis men. Like, what the hell are you talking about? But again, these women, and you know, and this is a woman of the wicked. You know, this is the wicked. This is the seed of Esau. And Eve is trying to be like this damn devil.
Is not exclusive
Yes,
to
it
cis
is.
women. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
So explain to me as to why my body menstruated at
If
some
your
point.
chromosomes are XX and you're young, you menstruate. If you're XY, you don't.
Correct, but what about trans men and non-binary?
They're
We're
not men.
excluding a whole group of
They're
people
women
that
dressed
menstruate.
as men. You are not a man. You can pretend to be a man, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Live your life. Tell me what a man is.
Well, what's a man to you? You define a man for me.
You have chromosomes that are X and Y. That's what a man is.
Sex and gender identity.
You see that? So sex and gender identity. Get the hell out of here, man. And this comes from them damn small hatters that are pushing this nasty garbage, and they're using the woman as a means to push it. You know? Alright, so let's go back to these precepts. First Timothy 2:14, it says, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. This woman is still being deceived to this very day. She's still in transgression to this very day. She's still evil to this very day. And it's not just one of them, it's all of them. All of them. I mean, you have the, you know, just like the food that we eat, you have the best of the worst, but it's all bad. Okay? It's all bad. Okay? We got the best, we may have the best of the worst, but it's still bad. Oops, it's like it. Alright, this is Job 39:17. It says, because Yahweh had deprived her wisdom, neither had he imparted to her understanding. So the Lord did not give her wisdom to know. So y'all out there with these on these podcasts trying to teach women, bro, that shit is not gonna work, man. They're not gonna learn. That's why Micah and Sin has to come around, where it says, she is my enemy, she'll see it. You know? That's why that has to happen, because it's going to take that for her to understand. It's going to take that for her to realize her real position. Okay? And that day is coming real soon. But, for y'all brothers out there that may be looking for a woman, man, just consider the hell that you're going to go through when you get one, man. So with that, I'm going to end all praise by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, great millstone. To next time, I say shalom.